happens to be what? Check, check. The video that you are seeing happens to be that beautiful 72-acre campus in Navi Mumbai, where you will get a chance to go to if you win the top two spots in one of these semifinals. And if you're lucky enough, if not the top two spots, at least team number 9 and 10. So, having said that, welcome back to the second semi-final here in the Eastern Regional Round of the National Financial Literacy Quiz 2025, brought to you by the National Institute of Securities Markets and powered by SEBI. We are here in the second of our semi-finals for the postgraduate cohort after a very keen proctored round in the morning and an exciting first semi-final, which gave us the first two postgraduate national finalists in the entire country. We are now here to find teams 3 and 4 who will go into the national finals. I will call out the teams who will take part in the second semi-final. I want you to welcome them with a huge round of applause as each team walks up on stage. And after this, as I have been told to remind you, we will have a lunch break at around 1:20, and then we will come back at around 2:15 for the next two semi-finals, and hopefully we will finish in time for everybody to catch their trains, planes and automobiles back home. All right, let me call up the 6 teams in these semi-finals. On my far right at team A will be the Indian Institute of Management, Calcutta. Round of applause for them. IIMC, one of the premier institutes of management in this country, part of the so-called ABC Troika of 2B management colleges that you want to go to. Round of applause for IIM Kolkata. Very, very nice. You'll be team A. Team B will be the Bengal Institute of Business Studies, Kolkata. Round of applause for the team as they walk up. We have another lady on stage that bodes well for the quiz. Your team B. From Ranchi, Mahendra Singh Dhoni country, the Xavier Institute of Social Service will be team C. Round of applause for XISS. Welcome on stage. Very, very encouraging that almost each semi-final has got 3 or 4 ladies involved, and they are powering these answers as the teams go forward. We finish with the people on my right. On my near left, as team D, we have the Centurion University of Technology and Management, all the way from Odisha. Round of applause for the boys. You will be team D. On their left, another team which did well yesterday in the undergraduate cohort, the National Institute of Technology, Durgapur. Can we have them up on stage? NIT Durgapur, are you here? Quickly, can somebody call them? While they come, we'll have the team which is at table F. Ellen Mishra Institute of Economic Development and Social Change from Patna. Is the Ellen Mishra team here? Okay, can we quickly page these two teams? NIT Durgapur and Ellen Mishra, Patna. All right, they're here. Which team? Ellen Mishra. So Ellen Mishra is here, paging NIT Durgapur. NIT Durgapur, if you are here, if you can hear my voice, please come. NIT Durgapur. From that side. You are team F, but you'll have to take the long walk. Your team F on my far left. All right. Yeah, I think you'll have to go from the back. While we get NIT Durgapur on stage, are they here? All right. While we get them on stage, let's save a little time so all of you can enjoy a more leisurely lunch. I will walk you through the rules. When Durgapur comes, I will give them a brief of the rules as well. Fairly simple if you've been following the first semi-final. These are your rules. 5 rounds. Across these 5 rounds, there's a total of 42 questions. I will explain the rules for each round before that round begins. After each round, we'll give you a score update that will be on screen for all of you. And one of the features of this quiz is the fact that each team has got a screen there. I remember the old days when it used to be one presentation via a projector, and that too on a very grainy white sheet. So this is a huge step up in terms of technology, and you will get a score update on your screen as well as the giant screen behind me. The top 2 teams will qualify for the national final automatically. Plus, if you score high enough, You could be in the top 3 regional teams which win additional cash prizes as well. Are you NIT Durgapur? Brilliant, they are here also. Please don't answer out of turn. Every question I will identify which team it is that should answer. Answer only after that and into the mic. Audience, you know already I have distributed about 10 to 12 chocolates. We will keep the chocolates flowing. Hopefully I won't get scolded by anybody's parents or spouses for diabetes, but that's later after the quiz. When the question is live, I want you folks to remain silent. Don't even discuss because I don't want them to be either guided or misguided by your discussions. Of course, if they can't answer, I come to you. Special audience questions, I come to you as well. Durgapur, you're settled in? Great. If all of you are ready, we will quickly go to round 1, which is an easy warm-up start, so to say. 12 questions, no passing. 4 options to each question, 10 points if you get it right. No negatives if you get it wrong. We begin with A, B, C, D, E, F. Again, A, B, C, D, E, F. 20 seconds per question for thinking. After that, I'll tell you to pick up a mic and answer. One request, please don't just say the alphabet that is the option. If you want to say it's B, Mumbai, say B, Mumbai, so that I don't confuse it with a D, for example. All right? Audience, as usual, you are my team, so stay quiet. I will come to you with chocolates later. If you are all ready, we will have a quick round of introductions beginning with A, your name and in one sentence, passion, hobby, what brought you here. Go ahead.
Hi, I'm Pranav. I'm passionate about learning and investing finance and all aspects of it in general.
Lovely. Which is what got you to IIM Kolkata, I guess. And your partner?
My name is Krishna Pathak and I aim to be happy in life.
Lovely. Oh, don't we all want to be happy in life? If we get time at the end, remind me to tell you all a story about this funda, about being happy in life. It's a beautiful story, one of my favorite stories, but let's not waste time now. Welcome to the quiz, Team B.
Myself, Nilanjana Bishwas, and the happiness and motivation of my closed ones has brought me here.
Lovely, lovely sentiment. Round of applause for her. I think this is something which is very, very taken lightly or not considered by many of us. What brings us here is a lot of good wishes and support from the people at home. Welcome to the quiz. What about your partner?
Good afternoon, everyone. This is Bishal. We are representing Bengal Institute of Business Studies. I would like to take a moment to thank our HOD, Shashank sir, who has supported us, and he's the reason why we two are here today. What drives my curiosity for finance is the manner in which it interconnects a variety of domains, be it ethics, be it accounts, technology, so on and so forth. Thank you.
Perfect. Welcome to the quiz, Team C. They have a mic of their own. You can keep. That way we are a rich quiz. Har ek ke liye ek mic hai. I'm just kidding. Team C.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Meghna and I am from XISS Rachi. What drives me here is I have seen my father doing investments since childhood. So that built an curiosity in this financial field and the markets. So that brought me here.
Lovely. Very, very nice introduction. What about your partner?
Good morning, everyone. I am Ashish Kumar from Xavier Institute of Social Service. And what intrigues me about finance is the same concepts applied by different people with their own understanding yields different results. So that is what drives me to learn it more and more.
Very, very nice. Welcome to the quiz. Wish you all the very best. Moving across to my left, Team D.
Hello everyone, I am Mudassir Nawaz. I am from Centurion University and here I am looking forward to learn more about finance, learn new things at a new platform. I have been here first time and I hope we all learn good things.
Thank you. And your partner?
Good afternoon everyone, I am Sheikh Ehtesham Gayas from Centurion University and I am here to gain some experience about finance.
Lovely. Don't we all want to have more and more experience about finance? Welcome to the quiz, Teams E.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ashish Kumar from NIT Durgapur. What triggers me here is my curiosity to know about the finance.
Very, very nice. I think for a quizzer, the most important thing is curiosity, without not a C, with a capital Q, right? Your partner?
A cordial good afternoon to all of you. I am Prashant Prakash from National Institute of Technology, Durgapur. And what drives me towards finance is that it is a perfect blend of logic, strategy, and real world impact. So basically, it provides ways to contribute meaningfully. It affects life of investors and others that are intermediaries, etc. So
Lovely. Very well put. And welcome to the quiz. Wish you all the very best. Last but not least, Team F.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Kunal Madan from LNMI Patna. And the thing which passionate me is not to just use funds economically, but also utilize this economically. The sustainable development is the new thing which is booming in the market.
Sure. And we are very happy that young people like you stress on that word sustainable. Please keep that going. And your partner.
Hello everyone, I'm Asim Banerjee. I'm also from Alan Mishra Patna, and I'm here to gain some experience in the
All right, may you get lots of experience and some prizes as well. These are your second semi-final teams. Let's welcome them with a big round of applause. Wish you all the very best. Team A, we will begin with you. MCQs, your question is this. In which year was the Reserve Bank of India nationalized? Be very careful. These are your options. Is it 1935? Is it 1949? Is it 1969? Or is it 1991? Funnily enough, each of these 4 years very significant in the entire scenario of Indian economics and finance. Which of these was when the RBI was nationalized? Team A.
1935.
1935. Not really, audience, what do you think? Yes? 1949 is when they were nationalized via the Public Ownership Act, Transfer to Public Ownership Act of 1948. No negatives, no points to you as well. Team B, here's your direct. The Bharat Bill Payment System is operated by which of these entities? Is it A, SEBI? Is it B, RBI? Is it C, the IRDAI? Or is it D, the NPCI? Team B.
NPCI.
Will fetch you 10 points. The NPCI regulates the Bharat Bill Payment System, and it is of course under RBI's regulatory framework. 10 points to Team B, and the next question will go to Team C. For what purpose were the Basel III norms introduced? Basel, of course, a very famous city related to finance and money in Switzerland. For what purpose were the Basel III norms introduced? Was it stock trading? Was it insurance claims? Was it mutual funds? Or was it bank capital adequacy?
It's D, bank capital adequacy.
Will fetch you 10 points. Very, very nice. Basel, this is where all the people got together in the global banking system and decided that we need to have some standard norms when it comes to capital adequacy of banks, mainly to make sure that the people, the depositors and the people who put their money there are safeguarded. 10 points to Team C, and Team D, here's your question. Michael Lewis's seminal work, Moneyball, is an analysis of applying advanced analytics and statistics derived from the world of money and finance to which of these sports? Was it football? Was it baseball? Was it cricket? Or was it basketball? Team D.
Baseball.
Baseball will fetch you 10 points. Brilliant, brilliant movie also by the same name. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Brad Pitt in the lead, but my memory fails me. Moneyball is a brilliant book and even better movie. And of course, the Oakland A's were turned into a winning team, not by banking on stars, but by using the principles of economics when you are picking a team. 10 points to Team D. Next question is for Team E. Which was the first Indian bank to open an overseas branch? Was it the State Bank of India? Was it the Bank of India? Was it Punjab National Bank? Or was it the Central Bank of India? Team E, you have 20 seconds.
ASBI.
The State Bank of India, what do you feel? What's the answer? That is correct. This is not the State Bank of India. This was the Bank of India. Even before we got independence, way back in 1946, they opened an overseas branch in London. I was telling my team that let's put Indian Overseas Bank as one of the things, but they said don't be evil, don't mess with people's minds in the MCQs as well. No points to Team E, but no negatives, which is the good part. The next question goes to team F. Which of the following, and there will be 4 options, best describes a probate? And these are your options. Is it mandatory for all wills? Is it required only for immovable property? Is it optional, or is it state specific, differs from state to state? Team F, 20 seconds.
Sir, option B.
Required only for immovable property, is that what you're saying? Audience, what do you feel? Okay, audience is not feeling anything at the moment. This is state specific, so no points to you. It is required only in certain Indian states as per the Indian Succession Act of 1925. No worries, there is one set of questions more to go, which will again begin with team A. Here's your question. As per SEBI regulations, what is the minimum corpus that is required to start an AIF, an alternative investment fund? These are your options. Is it rupees 20 crore? Is it rupees 50 crore? Is it rupees 100 crore? Or is it that there is no such limit mandated? Team A.
B 50 crores.
B 50 crore. Let's take a look if we can give you points. Not really. 30 crores less than that. So no points to team A. But the next question will go to team B. Actuarial risk. We all know what actuaries are. Actuarial risk refers to which of the following? Is it investment risk? Is it mortality risk? Is it fraud risk? Or is it an amalgam of all of these? Team B. Audience, quiet please.
Mortality risk.
Will fetch you 10 points. It is the mortality risk. Actuarial science is one of the best ways in which the finest minds in the insurance industry come to the top. Most of the head honchos of many insurance companies will be qualified actuaries themselves, because that is what it takes to understand insurance inside out. 10 points to team B. Next question to team C. Investing in REITs offers you an exposure to which of the following real estate classes? And there are options. Is it residential properties? Is it commercial properties? Is it both residential and commercial? Or is it something else altogether? Neither of these. Team C.
Option C, both.
Both residential and commercial. Let's take a look. Only commercial properties is what REITs primarily invest in. And that too, they try to invest in income generating commercial real estate, hotels, airports, shopping malls, etc., etc. Residential properties, if you logically look at it, won't really generate regular income, right? Because once you buy it, you go and stay there, not much income there. But no worries, no negatives for you. Last 3 questions, beginning with team D. Here's your question. According to SEBI rules, what is the minimum allocation that large cap mutual funds must make to large cap equities? So if you want to call yourself a large cap mutual fund, there is a minimum percentage of your capital that you need to invest in large cap equities. I want to know what that percentage is. Is it 65%? Is it 80%? Is it 95%? Or is it 100%? So agar large cap hai, तो 100% करना पड़ेगा. Is one option 95, 80 and 65. Team D.
65?
Not 65. You have to put at least 80% of your investment in. Okay. In large cap funds. Check. All right. So no points to team D, but no negatives as well. Last 2 questions. Team E, 11th question to you. What do the letters SWP stand for in mutual funds? I coincidentally started my career in the financial sector with HDFC Mutual Fund. So this is one of the things that we used to handle. Is it a stock withdrawal plan? Is it a systematic withdrawal plan? Is it a secured wealth plan or is it a simple withdrawal process? Team E.
B, systematic withdrawal plan.
Will fetch you 10 points. 10 points to Team E. And the last question will go to Team F. And SWP is typically something that you go in for when you don't want to bother yourself with trying to time the market or trying to always go and physically have to redeem or do an action. You go in for an SWP, so at specified intervals, there is a specific amount of money or a specified number of units, depending on what you specified, that keeps withdrawing and you keep getting money into your account. You get 10 points into your account. Team F, here's your question. In which currency are something called masala bonds denominated? And these are your options. Is it US dollars? Is it euros? Is it Indian rupees? Or is it Japanese yens? Team F.
C, Indian rupees.
Will fetch you 10 points. Masala bonds are denominated in Indian rupees. Audience, remind me to ask you a question about masala bonds, or rather about these kind of currency denominated bonds. That brings us to the end of round 1. Do we want to show them a video, Nikhil, or should we ask them a question? Question? All right. So we were talking about masala bonds. So masala bonds is the Indian version, right? So almost every major country issues these currency denominated bonds of their own. In the same way that Indian bonds are called masala bonds, what is the name that is given to Chinese bonds? All right, somebody who doesn't have a chocolate yet, let's go to the gentleman in the blue shirt. We'll get a mic to you. Your name, college name, and the answer.
Hello sir, I am Pritam Pramanik. I am from EILM Kolkata. Is it samurai bond?
No, samurai, that would have been a follow-up question. Samurais are from Japan, right? We want China, right? So, no problem. You don't have a chocolate yet. Let's go to the lady in the black top. Let's get a mic to her. Yeah, there's a gentleman next to you. Your name, college name, and answer.
My name is Antara. I am from IIT ISM Dhanbad, and the answer of the question is dim sum bonds.
Dim sum bonds will get you points. Sometimes they're also called panda bonds because giant pandas are China, but dim sum bonds is the perfect answer. Did you give her a chocolate? A chocolate for her. Please share it with your partner. I think she has a chocolate as well, so don't share it with her. Let's take a look at the scores. Lovely. 4 teams on 10, C, D, E, and F. IIM Calcutta yet to open their account, but they're too good a team to let that stop them. Leading at this moment is the Bengal Institute of Business Studies, Kolkata, who quietly cracked both their MCQs. Round of applause for them. I think it has something to do with their sir sitting in the audience as well, because there's a lot of inspiration and a lot of keen urging that you have to, because when you have your parent or teacher in the audience, it is extra bad if you kind of don't score, right? 20 points to you. Let's go on to round 2. Round 2 is image identification, one of my favorites. We will begin with team A and go clockwise. 15 points for each correct answer. The time of answering for the direct team is 30 seconds. If it passes, I need an answer immediately. Infinite bounds is what we will follow. You've seen it work earlier. Whichever team gets the answer, they get the full points. The next question goes to the next team. Clear? No negatives, so please feel free to guess. Audience, same rules. I'll ask you an answer only when they don't. So please keep it quiet as much as possible. All the very best. We are doing good on time. Let's try and finish by 1:15 if you all cooperate. Team A, here's your question. What asset class are the sports persons seen here endorsing? I am looking for an asset class. Team A.
Mutual funds.
Sahi hai. 15 points to team A. This is of course the great, it's a beautiful series of ads by AMFI, the Association of Mutual Funds in India. Mutual funds sahi hai is what it is called. 15 points to team A. They open their account. Bigger round of applause for IIM Kolkata. क्रिकेटर हो या फैंस, हर एक के लिए म्यूचुअल फंड सही है, एंड फॉर ऑल ऑफ अस आल्सो आई बेट. टीम बी, हियर्स योर क्वेश्चन. हु इज दिस पर्सन? A co-founder of Zerodha Broking, and I want both the first name and the last name Correct, because there are obvious reasons, right? Go ahead, team B.
Nikhil Kamath.
Nikhil Kamath will get you 15 points. This is Nikhil Kamath. The Kamath brothers started Zerodha Broking. This is one of the guys. He's also famous for pumping iron and fitness and other things as well. 15 on the trot to A as well as B. Let's see if C can keep that going. Here's your question, team C. Who is this author, speaker, public commentator? One time he used to work for the DNA publication as well. He famously calls himself a Shikshit Berozgar. That means educated, unemployed. Team C.
Harsha Bhogle.
Not Harsha Bhogle. Harsha Bhogle needs to put on a bit of weight and lose some more hair before he looks like this. But passes to team D. They said Harsha Bhogle. No. Passes to E. F. Not guessing. Passes to Kolkata. I am Kolkata. No. It was a direct for team C, right? So team B taking a guess? Not taking a guess. You answered Nikhil Kamath, right? Going to the audience. Who is this gentleman with the initials VK? No? This is Vivek Kaul. He wrote this seminal book called Bad Money. If you haven't read it, do pick up a copy and read it, or on Kindle or your devices, whatever sustainability demands, so that you don't spend too much paper. Vivek Kaul is what I was looking for. Nobody got points. No chocolates there either. Team C, back to you. Quiet. I don't want to know whose logo this is. What is the full name of the gentleman seen in this logo? Audience, please stay quiet.
Benjamin Franklin.
And what logo is that? That was not the question. 15 points to them. This is, of course, Benjamin Franklin. Franklin Templeton Investments was not started by either a gentleman named Franklin, and funnily enough, not by a gentleman named Templeton either. It was started by a man who wanted to found an investment company or a funds management company governed by the frugality and prudent investing practices of Benjamin Franklin, one of the founding fathers of modern America, which is why he named his firm Franklin Investments, and when they took over Templeton later, it became Franklin Templeton Investments. Usually the person who founds the company gives his or her name to the company. This is an example of somebody naming it after an inspirational investment figure. 15 points to you. That makes it 2 in a row. Next question goes to team D. Here's your question. Quiet. This is the logo of which international banking brand? Team D. Audience, please stay quiet. They will get 30 seconds. I think team E knows the answer, so they are waiting. Yesterday I was talking about how in a quiz, it always reminds me of National Geographic when vultures are waiting for somebody to die. The teams who know the answer look like that. Team D, okay.
Emirates.
Not Emirates NBD or Emirates. Passes to team E.
Barclays.
Barclays will get them 15. This is Barclays, one of the big financial institutions which came out of Europe, and that of course is the Barclays Eagle. It was earlier black in color and now it is a more modern ultramarine or turquoise or whatever that color is. 15 points to team E. The next question will go to team F. Who is this person who served formerly, once upon a time, as the MD and CEO of Axis Bank? Team F. One of the pioneers of women leading financial institutions in India. Team F.
Pass.
Passes to team A. Passes to team B.
Chanda
No,
Kochar.
it's B first. Taking a guess? No. Team C.
Chanda Kochar.
Not Chanda Kochar. Passes to D. Not taking a guess? It was F's direct. Team E, do you want to build another 15 on back of Barclays? Not taking a guess? Audience. A hand up. Let's go to a lady. The lady at the back will give you a mic. Is that your name?
No,
What is your name?
my name is Arshinaz. I'm from Sri Shikshadan College.
All right. And who is this?
Shikha Sharma.
Will get you a chocolate. This is Shikha Sharma. Shikha Sharma, of course, was one of the original people in KV Kamath's team of extremely capable women at ICICI, and she was in contention to become the chief of ICICI Bank after KV Kamath retired. That position went to Chanda Kochar, which is when Shikha Sharma left ICICI. She was headhunted to become the chief of Axis instead of ICICI. Shikha Sharma will get you a chocolate. I hope you've gotten one. The next question is going to be in the next round. We'll take a look at the scores. But before that, are we playing a video for them? Something that they want to see, or are we asking a question? Question? All right. So what did I tell you to ask me a question about when we finished? All right. I'll ask you a question related to the Shikha Sharma and Chanda Kochar question. So as you know, KV Kamath, one of the doyens of Indian banking, modern Indian banking, when he was at ICICI, he was a firm believer in the fact that women are much more capable managers than they are usually given credit for. So in addition to Chanda Kochar and Shikha Sharma, there were 3 or 4 other ladies who formed a part of his special batch of managers, who he always used to give a lot of encouragement to, who he always used to make sure that they were entrusted with more and more responsibilities, which meant that they performed really well. Because of the fact that these 3, 4 or 5 ladies were his favorites in management, they got a 2-word nickname. And that nickname was related to a very famous movie, a Hollywood movie, where a bunch of 3 ladies tackles international terrorism, spies and stuff like that. So instead of the first word of that movie, it was the name that was used was KV Kamath's name. So they were called Kamath's something. What nickname was given to them? We have somebody who's already a finalist. So if nobody else gets it, I'll come to you. They were given a 2-word nickname, Kamath's blank, drawn from a very famous Hollywood movie series. Anybody guessing? Okay, let's get a mic to the finalist who was on stage earlier. Your name, college name and the answer.
My name is Yash. I'm from IIM Bodhgaya. It's KV Kamath's Angels.
KV Kamath's Angels, like Charlie's Angels, that kick-ass bunch of women who were spies and used to foil plots. They were like female James Bonds, right? A chocolate to you, Yash. Very, very nice. Let's show you the scores. IIM Kolkata on 15, Bengal Institute of Business Studies on 35, leading at this stage. Right behind them on 25 apiece are Xavier Institute from Ranchi and NIT Durgapur. 10 points apiece to Centurion University and Ellen Mishra Institute as well. The good thing is nobody's in the negative. Everybody is scored. Round of applause for all teams. And let's go into the next round. The next round is one of my favorites, and I suspect it's a crowd favorite as well, because quick thinking, buzzing and everything in between. 6 questions, no regular passing. Everything is going to be on the buzzer. We will test your buzzers before we begin, but the rules are, the moment the question comes up on screen, there's a set of jumbled letters and a sentence that is at top giving you a clue. The moment somebody buzzes, I will stop speaking. I will identify the team and I'll tell you to answer. The first team who tries, if they get it right, they get a plus 15. If you get it wrong, you get a minus 15. I go on to the second team in order. If that team gets it right, it's a plus 10. If you get it wrong, it's a minus 10 and I go to the audience for a chocolate. Last 5 quizzes, 4 yesterday and 1 today. Not a single jumbled words question has passed to the audience. So no pressure, but lots of points to be won. You don't necessarily have to work out the clue. Even if you work out the jumbled letters, it's fine. But after buzzing, you cannot take any time. The moment I identify the team, I need an answer into the mic immediately. Clear? Great. Let's do this. Fingers on your buzzers. And before we go, can we test it? Team 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lovely. Fingers on your buzzers. We do it for real this time. Question coming up now. When your account doesn't have enough balance, this can happen. Team 2 was fastest into the mic.
Overdraft.
Will fetch you plus 15. Very, very nice. Quick thinking, quick solving, 15 points to team B. Buzzers have been reset. By the way, one was not far behind on the buzz as well, but you were first. Fingers on your buzzers, all teams. Here's question number 2. Another word for barter, a give and take. Team 1, into the mic. Mike.
Exchange.
Will get you 15 points. 15 points to team 1. Exchange is correct. Barter is a form of exchange. Ek haath do, ek haath lo, right? You give me an answer, I give you points. Fingers on your buzzer. Buzzers have been reset. Question number 3. Pledge something, and this is team 2, into the mic.
Mortgage.
15 points. Very, very nice. 15 points to team 2. Remember what I said about nothing passing? No minuses as well, which is good. I don't want to jinx it. 15 points to team B. Fingers on your buzzers. This is the answer, of course, mortgage. Question number 4. This is team 1 again.
Dividend.
Dividend will get you 15. They are really picking up steam now. This is dividend, distribution of a company's profits to shareholders. Somebody was saying something? Okay. 4 questions gone, 2 to go. Fingers on your buzzers. Question coming up now. Overstretching yourself in the quest for more. Team 1, quickly. 3, 2, and 1. That's a minus 15 to team 1. The next team was 6th. Into the mic quickly. Quickly. Leverage is correct. Plus 10 to team 6. The first, I jinxed it, right? I said nobody got a minus and they picked up a minus. Sorry, team 1. But leverage is what I was looking for, or leverage. So that's minus 15 to team A and a plus 10 to team F. Look at their smiles. I love the fact they've picked up 10. They're really happy. That's what I like to see in my quizzes. Smiling faces before and after. So the last question in the jumbled words on the buzzer coming up now. Completely taking over a business or company. Team 1.
Acquisition.
Plus 15. They make up for that minus. This is acquisition. Plus 15 to team A. That brings us to the end of round 3. And the best part is that while the scores are being totaled, instead of a question, I'll tell you that story about being happy that we talked about, which I believe team A mentioned. So you know John Lennon, right? So John Lennon, of course, was one of the most prominent members of the Beatles, which was, for all you young people, a really old band, which all of us are fond of. So John Lennon, there's a very legendary story about him. True, false, we don't know, but very popular story. When John Lennon was in school, around 3rd or 4th standard, his teacher gave them an assignment that you have to write what you want to be when you grow up. So the next day, everybody got back their unki copies wo leke aaye. Everybody had written, I want to be an astronaut, I want to be a doctor, I want to be an engineer. Somebody had written, I want to be a writer. So there was like a page and essay kind of thing. John Lennon's copy had just one sentence. He had written, I want to be happy. So the teacher, of course, read out everything, and then she or he, we don't know, the teacher wanted to make fun of little John, because they thought that this is such a silly thing to write. I wanted an essay on what you wanted to be when you grew up. So the teacher she called John Lennon to the front of the class, and she said that, John, you know what? You wrote, what do you want to be when you grow up? And you said, I want to be happy. So you don't understand the assignment. You know what was John Lennon's reply? John Lennon replied, that may be so, but you don't understand life. So that's very, very crucial and very nice. Thank you for reminding me about it. One of my favorite stories, and being happy in life is something that all of us should strive for. Let's see if the scores make you happy now, Team 1. These are your scores. All right, color change all of a sudden. People say that you shouldn't change your colors, girgit ki tarah. My scorer seems to disregard all that. Very bad. All right. IIM Kolkata on 45. Bengal Institute of Business Studies leading with 65. Team 3, Xavier Institute on 25. 10 points to Team D, Centurion Institute. 25 to NIT Durgapur. 20 to Ellen Mishra Institute of Economic Development and Social Change. Round of applause for all teams. We are at 110. So let us move ahead and finish this in time for a good lunch. And all right, can we go on? Lovely. Round 4 is slogan identification. So you will see a tagline or a slogan, something to do with money, finance, economics, etc., etc. We will begin this time with Team F, and we will go counterclockwise. Rules for passing are the same. infinite bounds. Marks are a little different. A correct answer gets you 20 points. An incorrect answer has no negatives. It will pass along. Nobody gets it. We go to the audience and give out a chocolate for a right answer. 30 seconds for the team whose direct it is. If it passes, I need an answer immediately. I don't know about you, but my team is really hungry, so I'll be strict on time. All right? Kidding. Take your time, but not when it's on a pass. If you are ready, okay, I think that thing is not plugged in properly because the charger is put on. Just see where it is. This is my laptop, by the way, and one of the most embarrassing moments I've had as a quiz master was when I was doing a quiz at a company. I was doing a quiz for the employees of Microsoft, and in the middle of the quiz, a pop-up message came that you are using an unlicensed version of Microsoft. I have never been able to live down the shame. Thankfully, they were humorous enough to see the lighter side of it, and they called me back for more quizzes later. But that is, if my face turned red because in Microsoft it said you're using an unlicensed version of PowerPoint. Thankfully, this is a less dangerous thing that it's not getting charged. We will, oh, it's plugged in now. Just now it said it plugged in, right? Okay, great. But see, sometimes I'd forgotten about this episode until this came up. But this was about 8 years back, pre-COVID. And Microsoft, of course, very, very particular about employee engagement and stuff like that. They're very enthusiastic about quizzes also. By the way, another organization which is very, very enthusiastic about quizzing is the organization which is bringing you this quiz. SEBI runs a beautiful annual quiz for its employees, which I'm fortunate enough to be a part of for the last 8 years or so. And if you get a chance to come work for this beautiful regulator, I will perhaps see you in a SEBI employee engagement quiz a few years down the line. We are back on the laptop being charged. So 6 questions, beginning with Team F. We got a little break for now. All taglines or slogans. I will try and give a clue if none of the teams block me, right? Team F, here's your question. Bank aisa, dost jaisa is a tagline of which bank? Do all the teams agree to a clue? All right. It's a bank whose logo prominently has the color green in it. Team F. And of course, Indian Bank. Team F. You have about 10 seconds more.
Punjab and Sindh Bank.
Punjab and Sindh Bank. No. Team E.
IDBI Bank.
Lovely answer. 20 points. This is IDBI Bank. Prominent color green in entire their color scheme and logo. Bank aisa do jaisa. That's 20 points to Team E. The next question, by the laws of infinite bounds, goes to Team D. The bank that begins with U, like how United India says, with us it is always you before I. The tagline of this bank is the bank that begins with you. Team D, which bank are we talking about? Big clue in one of those words or parts of the slogan. 30 seconds.
Union Bank.
Not Union Bank. Going across to Team C. Try and use your mics.
UCO Bank.
Not the UCO Bank either. Team B. Everybody has got the key part right, but not the name. Team B.
United Bank.
United Bank of India is correct. 20 points to Team B. When my team was making these questions, most of our answer slides just had the answer written down. So for example, this slide just said United Bank of India in text. So I said, no, we need to put the tagline and the logo, an image which has both together, so that it is more obvious to everybody that yes, ye kahin pe dekha tha, right? So 20 points, a good 20 points to Team B. The next question will go to the gentleman from IIM Kolkata. Here's your question. I'm looking for a financial company, something in the financial sector. I'm not saying which part. Nibhaye Wade. So, you know Wade means promises, right? So it can kind of give you a clue as to what sector this company could be in, and I need a name. Nibhaye Wade. If all the teams agree, I'll tell you which sector it is in. Do all the teams agree? Anybody saying no? Okay, I'm looking for an insurance company, team A. And I need, if you're giving me an answer, I need the full name. So for example, if there is something called ABCD group, and you just say ABCD, I can't give you points. You would need to say, for example, ABCD insurance or whatever the name is. Team A.
SBI Life.
SBI Life. Nice guess, but no. Team F.
Max Insurance.
Max Life. No. Team E. Pass question quickly. 120 on the clock almost. 115. Yes. No. Passes to D.
HDFC Life.
HDFC Life. No. Passes to C.
ICICI Lombard.
Will fetch them 20. Very, very nice. This is ICICI Lombard. Nibhaye Wade, fulfills promises. 20 points to team C. Let's take a look at the question, which is for team B. Zindagi Unlimited, and I'm looking for a company which is again from the insurance sector, the life insurance sector to be more precise, and that company has a two-word name. I need both parts correct. Team B. Life insurance company, two-word name followed by the sector. So I want both words correct. And there's a reason why I need both words correct. It is a question for team B. Ten seconds more.
HDFC Ergo.
HDFC Ergo, one of the people I used to be employed with, by the way. They also run a beautiful insurance quiz for children, but that is neither here nor there. Team A. Past question, can't give you time.
Tata AIG.
Tata AIG. Nice guess, but no. Team F.
SBI Prudential.
Not SBI Prudential. I don't think they have a tie-up, but anyways. Team E.
ICICI Prudential.
Not ICICI Prudential. And team D.
IDFC.
IDFC. No. Passes to team C.
Max Life.
Not Max Life. While this was going on, I just realized that I have worked for too many companies in my life. Because I have worked for HDFC Ergo, I have also worked for ICICI Prudential, and I have also worked for the group which has this as the answer. Anybody wants to take a guess? Nobody trying? I used to work for the Edelweiss group earlier. This is Edelweiss Tokyo Life Insurance. And I needed both parts because Edelweiss, no matter what its name sounds like, is an Indian company founded by Rasesh Shah. And Tokyo is a Japanese insurance giant. They came together to found Edelweiss Tokyo Life. Nobody gets points, which means that the next question goes back to team B. जानकार बनिए सतर्क रहिए. Shh. Team B. जानकार बनिए सतर्क रहिए. Team B. Seems easy, but sometimes there's a brain block. And if you are in a quiz, you should not miss this question for an entirely different reason also, which we will come to later. Team B. B, not you, see, it's for B. There are hands up in the audience, but we need to pass through 6 teams. Last 3 seconds. 3.
ICICI AMC.
Not ICICI AMC. ICICI AMC, by the way, is called Prudential ICICI, the way that the insurance company is called ICICI Prudential. Team A. Quickly. Past question, can't give you time. Passes to F.
RBI.
RBI is correct. How many of you have seen KBC and fast forwarded or gone to another channel when Mani Kumar sir comes up? RBI will fetch 20 points to team F. Jankar baniye satark rahiye is what RBI tells us when it comes to money matters. Again, beautiful series of ads showing how we click on things and lose all our money. Next question, the last in this round, and then we move on to the end, is for team E. Here's your question. A friend you can bank upon. If all the teams agree, I'll give a clue. So this is obviously a bank. That's not the clue. The clue is that how Franklin Templeton is not named after either the founder or anyone else. In the same way, this bank is not named after the region it is from. It is not named after a government entity. It is not named after India. It is named after the day on which it was founded. Team E. This is one of my favorite, not for here, but the funda behind the naming of this bank is one of my favorite quiz questions, was one of my favorite quiz questions when I used to quiz in school and college. Team E. It is a bank that is named after the day on which it was founded. Team E. Audience, please stay quiet. Ten seconds more, Team E. Passing you in 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead.
UCO Bank.
UCO Bank. No, pass question, Team D. I can't give you much time. It's a pass question.
Republic Bank.
Sorry? Republic Bank. No, Team C. Quickly, into the mic. Where's your mic? Okay. What's the answer?
FSSAI. FSSAI.
FSSAI, because it was on the day of Friday. No, Team B. Federal Bank. No, Team A.
Vijaya Bank.
Because it was founded on?
Vijay Darshmi.
10 points, sorry. How many points have we given it? 20 points. 20 points to Team A. Vijaya Bank is named after Vijaya Dashmi, which is the day on which this bank was founded. Not a founder, not a government entity, and not India either. 20 points to Team A. That brings us to the end of round 4. By my estimation, in the next 5 to 7 minutes, we should be done with this semi-final because only 12 questions and half of them are on the buzzer. Do we have the scores ready? You need a moment. Great. So let me ask you a question. So if you look at one of the biggest pillars of world trade is commodities trading, right? So if you look at in terms of volume, the commodities that are traded, if you look at the top 10 commodities, the first, of course, is very obviously crude oil, because everybody, all of us go to school here, there, on bikes, cars, diesel, petrol, etc., etc. Surprisingly, what metal is second on the list of most traded commodities in the world? And this is the latest data as of 2024 end. And remember, I'm saying surprisingly, what metal comes second? Surprisingly. It's a metal that finds use by all of us in many aspects of our life. Now, it's for the audience. Anybody trying? Yes. You were on stage also earlier, right? What's the answer? Not gold? Gold is not surprising, right? Let's go to the gentleman in the blazer there. Your name, college name, and answer.
Rohit Singh from Xavier Business School, Kolkata. I guess it's copper.
Not copper either. Let's go to the lady at the back. Yes. One last chance, otherwise we show the scores.
Silver.
Not silver. This is aluminium. Aluminium is second. All those cans, all the coins and everything. Aluminium is the second most traded commodity by volume, according to the latest data. Let's show you the scores. Oh, lovely. Top 2 teams go through and it is anybody's game. Centurion University needs to do a little bit of work. They are on 10. We have 40 to Ellen Mishra Institute. We have 45 to Xavier Institute. We have 65 to IIM Calcutta, who are making a serious move for the top 2. At this point, third is, NIT Durgapur on 45, 65 to IIM Kolkata, who are second. Bengal Institute of Business Studies, Kolkata, with 85 are leading. Round of applause for all teams. Let's go directly into the last round, which is round number 5. No option questions. 12 questions. First 6 will be go infinite bounds, beginning with A going to F. Plus 25, no negatives for the first 6. 7 to 12 we'll come to later, but they are all on the buzzer. For now, no negatives. Team A, your question on screen now. Traditionally, bonds were issued as pieces of paper. These were small pieces on the same paper, which could be torn off and submitted as proof of interest payments. Because of this history, what word or term used in the context of bonds even today comes from this practice? Team A.
Coupon.
Coupon will get you 25. Beautiful answering. I think one of the factors that sets apart these teams from the others is how they relate something that they know to the story in front of them and put it together. Coupons or coupon value is something that we look for in a bond. It comes from this because earlier the bond used to be a piece of paper on which there used to be perforations and you could tear it off and give it as proof of interest payment. 25 points to team A. Next question to team B. He co-authored the book Saving Capitalism from the Capitalists in 2004, contributed to What the Economy Needs Now in 2019, and released something called Breaking the Mold, Reimagining India's Economic Future in 2023. Which prominent economist am I talking about? Team B.
Abhijit Banerjee.
Not Abhijit Banerjee, very nice answer. The Nobel laureate. Team C.
Dr. Raghuram Rajan.
Will fetch you 25 points. This is Dr. Raghuram Rajan, and famous for his other statement, I am Raghuram Rajan and I do what I do. 25 points to team C. The next question will go to team D. Which pioneering company, a first in many aspects, founded in 1602, is widely regarded as the world's first joint stock corporation? By that I mean they were the first to give stocks or shares to shareholders that could be traded on a public exchange, and they used this money to finance their global trade ventures. I am looking for a very specific answer. Which company is this? Team C. Team D. If all the teams agree, I'll give a clue. Is anybody saying no to a clue? No clue. Okay. So I am Kolkata is saying no clue. If they don't get it, we'll give them a minus or take a chocolate away from them. Just kidding. All right. No clues. Team D. Little faster. 5 seconds more. Pass. Passes to E. 1602. Huge clue. Passes to F.
East India Company.
The East India Company. Passes to A.
The Dutch East India Company.
The Dutch East India Company it is. Not just the East India Company, because that is typically the one we know as the English East India Company. This is the Dutch East India Company, which was again similar work or similar atrocities as the British, but just it was done by Holland. 25 points to team A. This is going to be very, very crucial. Great answer by them. Next question to team B. After the Malhotra Committee reforms in the 1990s, which sector, which was previously dominated, monopolized by state players, by state players I mean government entities, saw the entry of private firms, private companies? Team B.
Insurance.
Will fetch you 25. 25 points to you. The insurance sector got liberalized because of the Malhotra Committee recommendations. Team C, your question. The launch of which government scheme in the 2000s led to the creation of the Pension Fund Regulatory and Development Authority of India, PFRDAI? Which government scheme am I talking about? Team C.
It was old pension scheme, NPS.
NPS is the key words I was looking for. The National Pension System or the National Pension Scheme. 25 points to Team C. The last question before the buzzers to Team D. Which very famous French author, touted to be in line to win an economics Nobel sometime or the other, has written a very famous book called Capital in the 21st Century? Team D. Do all the teams agree to a clue or no clue? Everybody okay with a clue? Even though this gentleman is French, he's got a very English name, and I'll give you the initials. His initials are TP. T for Tango, P for Pune, TP. That's your clue. Big enough clue. Very famous name. Team D. TP. Tango, Pune. Team D. very famous person, and this is just one of his books, by the way, but this is perhaps the most famous so far. Yes, team D, 30 seconds up. Passing to team E. Do you have a guess? Passes as well. Team F.
Pass.
Passes to A. I am Kolkata, bit of magic. No? Passes to, yes.
Tory Picker.
Not Tony Picker, passes to B. But points for bravery, making up a name. Passes to B. No? What about you, C?
Thomas.
I can't give for a first name, but I can tell you that you have the first name right. She has said Thomas. I've already said I can't give her points for the first name because the last name is important, but Thomas is correct. No half points though.
Thomas Perry.
Not Thomas Perry, sorry. No points to anyone. Audience? Thomas Piketty it is. This is Thomas Piketty. No points to anyone. We will go straight into the buzzers. You all know the drill. Fingers on your buzzers. I will try and give some sort of an answer, or sorry, some sort of a clue as to what answer is expected before the question comes up. Once you buzz and I call out your team name, you need to answer immediately. Plus 25, minus 25 for the first team, plus 15, minus 15 for the second. That's all, 2 strikes per question and no time to think after you buzz. If nobody buzzes, I will keep giving out clues, and until someone buzzes, I will give a clue one after the other. All teams ready? Fingers on your buzzers. I'm looking for a 2-word answer. One of those words happens to be a number. A number. I'm looking for a 2-word answer. One of the words happens to be a number. Huge clue that I can give. On your screens now. The high-low index represents the highest and lowest price at which a stock has traded over the past year. What alphanumeric name does it have that consists of the time period under which it has been observed? This is a buzz by team D. Quickly into the mic.
Nifty 50.
Into the mic.
Nifty 50.
Nifty 50 will fetch them a minus 25. Team 3 for plus 15, minus 15.
Average return.
Average return, which one of those is a number? None of those, right? Minus 15 to team C, minus 25 to team D. And audience, ma'am, you already have a 52 week is what I was looking for. 1 year is 52 weeks, right? The clues were right there. 52 week, and which is why I gave out that one of the words has to be a number. No worries, ups and downs are part of. Sorry, chocolate? Of course. Why not? 1 chocolate to the gentleman in the yellow shirt. All right. Next question, fingers on your buzzers. Let me tell you what is expected. I'm looking for a 3-word answer. A 3-word answer. That 3-word answer, it also has a famous 3-letter abbreviation. For example, if the word that I'm looking for is State Bank of India, we also know it famously as SBI, right? Something like that. It's not a name of an institution, it's a 3-word term. You also know it in finance and economics by a 3-letter abbreviation. The answer that I need is the full words, okay? You can't just give me the abbreviation. Fingers on your buzzers, here it comes. This metric measures how much profit a company generates with the money that shareholders have invested. Team 4 into the mic. Team 4, pick up the mic and answer.
PAT, profit after tax.
Not PAT, profit after tax. The next was team 2, team B.
Return on equity.
Will fetch you 15 points. Minus 25 to team D. Plus 15 to team B. They're quietly mopping up points. We'll come to know how well when we reach the end. ROE, or return on equity, is what I was looking for. Fingers on your buzzers. Next question. Your answer should be the name of a country. Okay? Your answer has to be the name of a country. Question coming up now. The SoftBank Vision Fund. Team 6, which country? Quickly.
Japan.
That's a minus 25. I will finish the question. The SoftBank Vision Fund, launched in 2017, became the world's largest technology investment fund with $93 billion in committed capital, largely backed by which country's public investment fund? Very famous country. I have a buzz from team C. Quickly.
Saudi Arabia.
What an answer. 15 points to them. This is the Saudi Arabia PIF. You went for Japan because SoftBank was there, right? SoftBank is in Japan, but the PIF is Saudi Arabia's, which backs them. So minus 25 to team F, plus 15 to team C. How crucial is this going to be? We don't know. Fingers on your buzzers. Question number 9. I'm looking for, yes. I'm looking for a two-word answer. Two-word answer is what I'm looking for. It's a financial term, okay? Question coming up now. What strategy with a two-word name bets that prices, one has buzzed quickly into the mic?
Mean revision.
Mean reversion. I heard that right because your partner was saying it. Plus 25 to team A. Mean reversion is what we wanted. Plus 25 to team A. And the next question will come after, do we have, which question was this? This was question number 10. Okay, let's give them a score update. I wanted to give a score update after question. That is what you're asking me, right? No worries. We'll give you a score update quickly. Let's go to this. 2 questions to go. I'll show you the scores. Take your time. Don't, lovely. Oh, how close is this? Nice. Minus 40 to Centurion, 2 bad negatives there. Plus 15 to Ellen Mishra, 45 to NIT Durgapur. But how close is 3, 2 and 1? 95 to XISS Ranchi, they are still in the running. 125 to the Bengal Institute of Business Studies, Kolkata. And IIM Calcutta currently on 140. Like I always say, the question that IIM Kolkata needs to be asking themselves now is there any way that we come second? And if not, do we really want to risk a buzz? That I will leave to them. They are much better managers than I am, but that's just a word to everybody. You've seen your scores. Let's move back to the quiz. Last 2 questions. The question that comes up, I'm looking for a 2-word answer. It is the name of something with those 2 words, right? Question coming up now. One of the indices that operates on the London Stock Exchange is the FTSE, popularly called the FTSE also. It is named after which famous newspaper? Which famous newspaper lends its name to the FTSE, the FTSE index? In the letters FTSE, SE stands for Stock Exchange. We have a buzz from 1. They're going all out for the prize, maybe. Team 1, quickly.
Financial Times.
Financial Times will get you 25. The FTSE, the Financial Times, lends its name. Plus 25 to Team A. That brings us to the end of all but 1 questions. A has obviously won. We still have a toss-up between 2 and 3. 2 can still go on to be qualifying, but 3 needs to maybe score something if they want to be in the running for positions 9 and 10. So you know where you lie. Let's quickly go on to the last question. The last question is a 2-word answer. I need both words correct. 2-word answer, all right? Looking at the question now. Huge clue in the image. Which bond type has interest payments linked to a benchmark? MIBOR, LIBOR, etc. 1 has buzzed. They are the fastest. Into the mic quickly. 1, Team A.
Floating rate.
Floating rate will get them 25. 25 points to finish the quiz. 140, 165, 190 if I'm not mistaken. That puts them in the running for the regional prize. Let's quickly go ahead to the scores. We are at the end of round 5. After the scores are announced, you guys will be able to break for lunch. And we will come back here and start the next semi-final, which is the 3rd, at exactly 2:30. Right now it's 1:40. 2:30 is fine. 2:30 sharp, whether you are here or not, we'll begin the semi-finals. But for now, let's take a look at the, yes, you're saying something? Let's take a look at the scores.
এবার না হবে কেওয়াইসি ঝঞ্ঝাট
আর না মার্জিন পেমেন্টে।
স্যার আপনার চা। তারপর বৌদি কেমন আছে?
বাপের বাড়ি গেছে, ভালোই আছে।
ট্যাক্সও দিতে হবে না।
না আমাদের নাম কোথাও পাবে। একে বলে ডাব্বা ট্রেডিং।
একে বলে
ডাব্বা গুল, কারণ তালি কখনো এক হাতে বাজে না, তাই ডাব্বা ট্রেডিং করা বা করানো দুটোই আইনত অপরাধ। একমাত্র সেবি রেকগনাইজড স্টক এক্সচেঞ্জেই ট্রেডিং করুন। সেবি প্রত্যেক ইনভেস্টরের শক্তি।
All right. Lovely scores. I was right in my math about 190. Round of applause to Centurion University of Technology and Management who finished with -40. Next is at number 5 is Ellen Mishra Institute of Economic Development and Social Change, Patna with 15. Round of applause for the boys at F. Coming fourth today with 45 is the team from NIT Durgapur. Round of applause for them, 45 points. Coming third and maybe in with a chance to qualify as team number 9 or team number 10. 95 points to the boy and girl from Xavier Institute of Social Science, Ranchi. Qualifying automatically as the runner-up in the second semi-final. They will go to the NISM campus in Navi Mumbai in November. 125 points to Bengal Institute of Business Studies, Kolkata. And winning this quiz with a Mahendra Dhoni-esque dash at the end, IIM Calcutta with 190. Round of applause for them. This is me signing off for the first half of the day. 2:30 on the clock, we will begin semi-final number 3, and immediately after that, we will begin semi-final number 4. At the end, we will crown the top 10 teams to go to the Navi Mumbai campus for the national finale in November. We will also crown the 3 regional winners and give away some really cool cash prizes and a giant check that you can take back home and maybe frame. For now, you can carry on. Make sure that you have your lunch coupons handy so that you can go and you can carry on and have lunch. Back in 45 minutes for the next few rounds. Thank you very much. Good afternoon and bon appetit. Thank you so much.